Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Riverside at the Markets. We are the Brisbane City Temple Band of the Salvation Army. We thank the Riverside at the Markets for the opportunity to be here today. Hello. We're here today because we love music and we want to share that music with you today. Some of our music's a little bit different and it has a special message though that we want to share. Like I said, we're from the Salvos. First and foremost, we're a church. The first piece that we played just then was a really exciting march. We love playing it. It's called In Every Corner Sing. There's a very old hymn of the church within the march which says, "Let all the world in every corner sing of my God and my King." And that's what we're doing here today through our music. The next piece, luckily for me, is one of my personal favourites. This song was written for the opening of a church many years ago. The young person that was tasked to write this did as young people typically tend to do, and they procrastinate to the last possible moment. So the night before the song was due, it still hadn't been completed. So he did this overnight, and it's a really, I'm glad he did that though, because it's a really beautiful tune, it's a really beautiful message. Whether we're at church, whether we're at home, whether we're here at the park having lunch, we are standing in God's presence on holy ground. Thank you very much for that. We acknowledge yesterday is a very important day, both within the Commonwealth and here in Australia. Remembrance Day is the time we collectively think about the sacrifices of those men and women who chose to serve, many of whom died, so we can enjoy the lives we enjoy here today. That last piece we played is a hymn often associated with this time of year. It's been used for a number of other things too, which may bring some familiarity to you guys out there. The second verse is based on scripture in Proverbs. The writer's talking about wisdom and humankind's happiness when we find such wisdom. Another well-known hymn for this time of year is Abide With Me. The words are a prayer which asks God to be with us both in life and in death. This arrangement is a slightly more contemporary version, and we trust that you enjoy it.
Are you recording on video this?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Can I have a couple of minutes? Sure.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go! Thanks very much. I always think that's a really good reminder that whatever's going on in life at the moment, He, our God, has the whole world in His hand. Like I said at our start of our time here today, we're from the Salvation Army. We have a church up at 167 Ann Street. We worship there every Sunday at 10 a.m. Many of you may think that the Salvos are just a community organisation who give to those who need it, and we certainly do that, but first and foremost, we're a church. And we're, as the name suggests, a volunteer army whose mission is salvation for the world. I'm sure it's been very difficult to tell so far this afternoon, but none of these guys here are professional musicians. We've got normal day jobs. We go about our own thing, but we meet up every Wednesday night. We have a really good rehearsal and we play together at least once a week. And that's our kind of small group. We get together and fellowship with one another. If you've stuck around for the whole time we've been here, well done. I hope the music you've listened to has taken you on a little journey. I know it has for me. We're going to play a couple more for you today. The next one should be one that most of us know, certainly those who grew up in the 80s and later. It's written by the late, great Peter Allen. It's one of the most well-known patriotic songs of our nation. One of the verses reads very aptly, "But someday we'll all be together once more. When all the ships come back to the shore, I realise something I've always known. I still call Australia home." let's do 10A. Let's do 10A first. 10A for 10. Quiet victory. Quiet victory. We'll sing. Quiet victory. We'll sing. Well, we thank you guys who are still here hanging around for spending some time with us today. Thank you again to Riverside at the Markets for the opportunity to come here and play for you guys today. If you've got no regular church and that's something you're interested, like I said, we're from the Salvation Army at Brisbane City Temple. We're up at 167 Ann Street. We meet together for church every Sunday at 10 a.m. We'd love to see you there. We're getting pretty busy now over the Christmas period coming up. I have refrained from choosing any Christmas selections in November. That is a little bit sacrilegious for my taste. But we will be back here in about 2 weeks to play some Christmas carols, same time in about 2 weeks' time. For those who don't go to church, please know that you are always welcome at the Salvation Army. We always finish our times together with a benediction. It's a little bit like a prayer. We go out into the world and we do our best for God. The last song will do that for us. It's in the form of a bossa nova and it's based on these words. Turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in his wonderful face. The things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Good afternoon. God bless you all. Thank you in advance for your packing up of the equipment and taking it back to the van.